drank from the cup of my comforts again and again. My affections unsteady and bruised, always searching but missing the truth. I was lost without love and so thirsty until I met you. 'Cause you know my failures, you see my scars. Still you give me mercy and tell me I'm yours.
Alright, for Living Water Electric Guitar 1, you will be playing a lot of slides, so find your favorite slide. I have a couple ones, but I enjoy this Silica Sound glass slide for this song. It's a little bit warmer than my brass slide, and I feel like this song doesn't need something overly harsh, so the glass works great for this. Let me just walk you through the parts. So the very first part is the interlude after the first chorus, and it goes like this. So the very first little pickup, it kind of starts on the 3rd fret and then slides to the what would that be? The 8th fret. So it kind of slides from 3 to 8. And then that starts the lick for the interlude. And then it goes down to 7, 12, 8, 7, 12, 8, 7, 12, 8, 10, and then a slow slide up to 12. So that is the interlude, and that includes the one after the first chorus and also the one after the chorus 3, essentially. So that's that same part. And then for verse 3, you're pretty much out. And then for the pre-chorus, there's one little part that if you learned the electric guitar 2 part, these chord shapes are the same. So basically we're just gonna stay on our bridge pickup. I'm gonna go to a different patch that's cleaner, and it's got a little bit more effects going on, more reverb, more delay, a little bit of a light chorus on it. And we're gonna do this chord shape for the first chord. Basically, this is your F chord. And then you're going to come down here. This is your A minor chord. Then I'm just doing a little lead line. Basically just 7 to 3 before you come back up here and do that F again. And that's your A minor shape. And then really quickly, that is my G shape. So just to show you exactly what I'm doing, the 12th fret high E, the 10th fret on the B, and the 12th fret on the G. That's that first shape. And then this is the second shape. The E, the B, and the G string are all on the 5th fret. And then that last shape is like this. And this would be the high E and the B on the 3rd fret, and then the G on the 5th fret. So that's how you do that. So in context, here it is again. And then it goes into the chorus. So that's the only time that it changes patches and goes to something different than the slide. Then the slide is for the rest of the song. So here's the chorus part for the slide. Again, you can start on the 3rd fret, you know, in some of these, especially if you're ending that pre-chorus like that. Turn on your overdrive and then start from here. And then you get there from there. So start on the 3rd fret, slide up to the 8th fret. So essentially, it starts on the 7th fret, excuse me, the 8th fret on the high E, and then 8th fret again on the B string, and then 10th fret on the E string, and then back to the 8th fret on the E string, and repeat that. 8, 8, 10, 8, and then this is an F triad. If you think about doing an F like this, basically you're just grabbing the three strings, the B, the G, and the D string, and the 10th fret there, and then sliding it up, and that would be a G chord. So same exact idea, just the B, just the B, the G, and the D strings. Like that, and then it does it again. And then you can arpeggiate these. And then you may have seen me towards maybe one of the last choruses kind of just noodle up that. So only on the B string. So if you wanted to do that, I think one time going into the last part, you know, it kind of just goes up there. So just feel free to mess with that to taste. But that's the main chorus part. And then now let me show you the instrumental section. And this happens throughout the bridge as well. So it starts on the 12th fret on the E string, and then 13th fret on the B string, 10th fret on the B string, and then you kind of slide up and down to the 8th fret there. So in context, it sounds like this. So it does that, and then it grabs the C shape down here. So pretend you're doing it, excuse me, C right there on the 3rd and 5th frets. Kind of like before on the chorus, basically you're just focusing on the B string, the G string, and the D string on the 5th fret there. And that's your C. So again, and then there are times when I go like, or something like that. You can go like this. And then go back up to it. I think leading back in, this is the bridge, so as the bridge leads back into the chorus, you could go like this. Yeah, so you'd start on the 5th fret, really just focusing on the B string, then the 8th fret, and then the 12th fret, and then the 8th fret of the high E string. So when you're going from this position and grabbing you're really only focusing on the B string right there. That's kind of your main lead line as you move around that. So that's the basic idea for the bridge. and the instrumental before that, and the bridge, and then that leads into the chorus, and then that's pretty much it. After the chorus, it goes into an instrumental, but that's the same thing as the turnarounds. You're just doing this again. And then it ends with just a slow slide up to that 12th fret on the E string. Just a little tip as you're kind of working through this, it is helpful with your picking hand as much as you can to mute some of the other strings that you're not using, especially on that bridge lick. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So when I'm doing that, you see my middle finger rest against the high E string. That's so that I don't accidentally hit those together. And when I'm doing you'll occasionally see me, if I hit like the high E string, just kind of grab this B with my middle finger and mute it if I hear it ringing out, and it doesn't need to be ringing out. So just a little tip for you. But I think that covers it for Electric Guitar 1 for Living Water. Thanks for watching.